My wife couldn't have kids, so we adopted a daughter from the foster system. Little did I know, it would turn into a living nightmare. On her 18th birthday, she burst out of my room, screaming that I'd assaulted her. My wife backed her up, corroborating the whole story. I was speechless, utterly defenseless. I ended up paying her a huge settlement. My wife divorced me, and I lost everything. My job as a professor was suspended. I was publicly shamed, a pariah in my own community. Eventually, crippled by depression, I jumped from a high rise. It was only after my death that the horrifying truth was revealed. Then, I opened my eyes, and I was back on the day of her 18th birthday. Dad, it's my 18th birthday. What did you get me? Ashley whined, tugging at my arm. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I was reborn. I looked down at this wolf in sheep's clothing, a chill running down my spine. Ashley, I got you a beautiful dress. Go try it on so your dad can see, Sarah, my wife, said, emerging from the bedroom with a gift box, her eyes full of adoration for Ashley. Ashley snatched the box excitedly and ran off to change. It was on this day, in that very dress, that she'd run from my study, conveniently into a group of relatives, friends, and colleagues who were there for her party. John, you monster. You abused your own daughter, they'd screamed. The police were called. I was arrested, completely bewildered. And Sarah, my wife of 20 years, had stood there and accused me. Ashley had just turned 18, the adopted daughter angle. It all painted me as a social predator, a monster. The university suspended me. Students who once admired me spat in my face. Ashley demanded $1 million. Under immense public pressure, I paid, using my parents' inheritance. Sarah divorced me, taking everything I had left. Then came the depression, the jump, the end. After my death, I saw them, Sarah and Ashley, arm in arm with a strange man at the scene of my suicide. Dad, how do I look? Ashley's sweet voice snapped me back to reality. Looking at her, I noticed a striking resemblance to Sarah, almost like a younger version. We'd adopted Ashley when she was 2. After that, Sarah poured all her energy into her, even giving her her last name. Even so, I never suspected they could be mother and daughter. I pulled away from Ashley, uncomfortable. It's beautiful, I mumbled. I'm going to the store to get groceries. We'll have a lot of guests tonight. I stood up and walked out. Wait, John, Sarah called after me. I froze, turning back to face them. Don't forget Ashley's favorite cherry cake, she said, beaming. I won't, I replied. I won't forget what you did to me either. This second chance wouldn't be wasted. They would pay. I returned from the store. Sarah and Ashley were out getting manicures. I rushed to my study and installed the hidden cameras I just bought. I tested the network connection to my phone. Everything worked perfectly. I left the study and started cooking. Ashley's party included family, friends, colleagues, even some faculty from the university. I had almost finished cooking when Sarah and Ashley returned, bubbling with excitement. They showed off their nails and makeup. Ashley then pulled me onto the couch. Dad, you've been working so hard. Let me give you a massage. She started kneading my shoulders. Sarah brought me a glass of iced tea from the kitchen. Honey, have some tea. To any outsider, we were the perfect family. I glanced at the tea, pushing it aside. I just had some water. I'm not thirsty right now. Sarah looked taken aback. It was the first time I'd ever refused her. She shot Ashley a look. Ashley picked up the tea and offered it to me. Dad, thank you for everything. For raising me. Please, have this tea. Consider it a toast from your daughter. I appreciate the thought, honey, but I'm really not thirsty. I'll drink it later. I pushed the glass away again. I could see undissolved white granules at the bottom. Ashley hesitated, clearly surprised I'd refused her twice. Dad, do you hate me? You won't even drink the tea I made for you. She started to cry,